Back in the studio painting this week. And, when I was in the Hamptons a few weeks ago, well, actually, no, not a few weeks ago, just over a week ago, I was walking around the shops. And oh my goodness, it was, if you can imagine, a beautiful day. The days were all seemed to be beautiful, but big blue skies and warm sun. It was so lovely and hot. And these shops, shop after shop of beautifully curated windows. If you've been to the Hamptons before, if you know anything about the Hamptons, just out of New York City, it only really opens up fully for the summer season. So it felt like every single shop put on their best display of what obviously they had in store. And I was just in my element, walking around. It just felt like being surrounded by beauty. I mean, goodness, what money can't buy, hey? Anyway, a couple of months ago, I was working on a commission. I began work on a commission for a lovely lady. And she popped into the studio, and at the time she saw some of the landscapes, some of the work in that I was currently working on. And she obviously receives the Ralph Lauren newsletter or whatever, subscribes, who knows. But she had recently received the summer catalog. And she said to me that, oh my goodness, some of the work, that the colors within my work just reminded her of some of the clothing in the Ralph Lauren's latest release. Now, we don't have a Ralph Lauren in New Zealand, well, not that I know of. And of course, in the Hamptons, there's one in every town. So when I stepped in front of the Ralph Lauren shop in Southampton, of course, I was super excited to walk in and take a look inside, because some of those colors just from the window got me excited. And, I walked in and I just stood and I looked around, and there was so much bold, bright color. Stripes, lots of stripes, colorful stripes with color mixed with white, and bold, block-like colors and organic shapes and beautiful fabrics. And oh my goodness, it just went on and on and on. And I stood there and I just felt happy. And I said to the shop assistant, oh my goodness, I could just stay in the shop. It makes me feel, the colors make me feel so happy. And we struck up a conversation. But, coming away from that store and that experience, I did take a couple of photos. But we all know that looking back at photos, so seldom do you actually manage to recreate that experience when you look at photos. And I thought to myself, how am I going to get back into the studio when I get back and recreate these feelings? Because that is exactly how I want people to feel when they look at my work that they have on their walls, is for it to make them feel bold and confident and happy, just like I felt being surrounded by all of those beautiful colors and shapes in the Ralph Lauren store. Anyway, I'm back in the studio painting this week. And you know what? I'm painting these paintings until they make me feel just like that. And it's all about the color. And you know what? Color is free. We can all frickin' enjoy it and allow it to uplift us. And that is what I want my work to be about. Oh my goodness, the world is filled with beautiful paintings and beautiful pictures. But if there's no intention behind it, then what is it? It's just a pretty picture. And my work has to be more than that. It has to be something that when you look at every single day, it makes you feel happy, strong, and confident. and so that you can basically live your best life. So I'm painting those feelings so I can live my best life, so that you can live with that kind of art on your walls.